Welcome back. As promised, for this episode, I'm taking you to my go-to floral warehouse, Loudon. There's some across the country. Look it up, see if there's one located to you. I have my table linens with me. I have two. One is kind of this purple, the other this pink, and we're gonna decide, make a game time decision on what florals we're gonna pick based on the tablecloth. We're only gonna do one today. We're also gonna pick up some dry goods. So here at the floral warehouse, they also sell ribbon, paper candles. So this is where I get everything. Come along with me and we'll start to shop. Woo! Come on in. Okay. Really quickly before we get going, tablecloth number one, tablecloth number two. Just standing here right now, I know that I'm partial to the pink and the blue and the green. I think it just has more variation and I'll be able to build some more from it. I will do another table with this coming soon. This is my trophy tablecloth, trophy fabric, and we're gonna start to peel away at the different layers. So I think that I am going to get some greenery in the form of simple stems. So these are Lepidium and these are tinted green wax. I'm gonna grab one of these and one of these, maybe actually two of the tinted green wax, and we're gonna get going. Put the thistle back, but we found a good swap. They're super tiny, guys, but I was looking for hydrangea, green hydrangea. This is what we were looking for. This is what I'm talking about in terms of having the mix of the greens and all the tension. Great match. I'm gonna get some of these when you're at a floral market or anywhere where they package hydrangeas like this. They come in these nice gauzy sleeves, individually packed, and they pack them really tight down. Pull them out, pull down the gauze sleeve, and inspect around the outside. Sometimes there's rot and sometimes they're smushed. This one is very teeny tiny, low petite. They all are. It's a nice dense pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always like to do even numbers, so I'm gonna do 8. You're gonna wanna stay tuned because I always condition all of my flowers, something you do the day prior. Florists, sometimes they do it 2 or 3 days in advance, but I'm not that fancy and I don't have that much time. But conditioning your flowers will make them bloom more. So these are super tiny in terms of the species and the genus of hydrangea. However, just like my roses, they will get bigger. I'm gonna need a little bit more volume. My next pick, you will never see me do a single arrangement without roses. They're the perfect base. Millions of colors. So maybe I can find some blue roses. They do make them. One of the things too, when these roses come, they come really tightly packed. I'm gonna show you when we condition the flowers, how to go about making them fully bloom. Because right now they're super tight. This will really now debating more on color. The dusty pink, I think this is gonna be very interesting. Always have to be ready to pivot. So just trust your gut. I just went off to the sides. You're allowed to touch those. They're absolutely perfect. So I think in lieu of the dusty rose, we're gonna go with this ombre pink. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. It's called Pink Flamingo. I can't tell if these Lula and Lolita vases are ugly, but to me, personality-wise, they're giving bunny rabbit. So I think I'm gonna go with the two. I like to get 2 different sizes. So we have Lula and Lolita. Okay guys, some dry goods. I just found these. They're little twig nests with eggs. And I found these blue eggs. I'm gonna sprinkle some of these in, and that's how we're really gonna make it Easter. So I've been scouring and looking when we got here for, I said roses, green roses. It looks like there are no green roses. I'm gonna go with white, and I really feel like this white is really beautiful. Not my first pick, but when you do go to a floral market, or even if you go to Trader Joe's, which you might stop on the way home, they'll only get what is there, unless you special order. So you do have to be ready to pivot. White roses are always a good alternative because they're just so simple, so beautiful. White goes with everything. So I'm gonna put these on my cart. Whether we take them, I don't know, but we'll see. I just always like thistle, so I'm gonna grab it. I might not take it, but I'm gonna grab it. For any of you who have any deadheads in your friend group who they miss Jerry Garcia, get them these. We're gonna pass, save it for the Grateful Dead revival at the Dome. I already spotted something along here. We're obsessed. I love floral design. I'm very good at it, but I don't really know the names of every flower. People will definitely be saying something about that, but definitely gonna grab a couple of these. I'm kind of thinking what I'm gonna do is gonna be round, as I have these really cool taller vases that have a long top spout for stems, and I was thinking maybe I would add some orchids in. They're very expensive, so we'll see. But I think I'm gonna do a lot of round vases. I'm gonna stagger the height. So we have this vase here now. I always grab a couple bunches of these because I always want some height. And these are absolutely beautiful. They come in so many different colors. Now it's just a matter of which, so I guess I'll look, and I have my pink. Let's get 2. So I think that we're all set with all of our flowers. It's all pink and green. 12-year-old me would be having a fit. I think this is the ultimate Easter table. We'll see. We'll put this together. But next is on to taper candles. Now we're in the dry goods section here at Bill Doran. I bet they have some of the same stuff at Michael's, AC Moore, I don't even know if that's a thing anymore, or your craft store. Hobby Lobby sells tapers, but here they have my favorite brand of tapers. They're called Patrician or Patrician, I don't know, but I'm thinking it's Patrician. What I love to do, bring my tablecloth, pick a colored taper. There are pink ones. I don't know if I'm necessarily loving them. Lately, I've kind of been off in terms of not wanting to do something super pastel. This is one option. This one is literally called pink. For some reason, I'm being haunted by purple, but this is giving me Barney vibes, so we're not gonna be doing that one. Or Power Ranger. There is a cobalt blue. I'm about tension, but that's not tension to me. What is cinnamon? Burgundy and red. We're not gonna be doing those. Honestly, guys, I might be going white. Super basic. Not cinnamon's a big pass. Oh, bittersweet's awful. My flatware, I think, is going to be gold flatware from Flatasy. And so I'm thinking maybe I'll go gold. I don't know. There's also silver. I never do silver. I could always do silver flatware. I'm kind of tempted. Kind of. Right now, I am leaning towards, you just have to see.